Und da sind wir auch schon wieder zurück bei einer weiteren Runde von Fire Emblem Three Houses. Wir sind hier immer noch auf der Flucht von den Bösen. Konstanz kümmert sich jetzt erstmal um den hier. So.
Do you see where you went wrong?
Und durch da. Kann sie gleich eine Heilung kriegen.
I'm flattered.
Ah ja, die bekämpfen sich ja auch gegenseitig. Sehr gut. Das macht unser Leben doch um einiges leichter. So, Edel, du darfst gleich deiner Lieblingsbeschäftigung nachgehen. Wobei... Ah, du stellst dich mal
I will prevail.
dahin.
Sure thing.
Who, me?
So, kann Edel die gleich in der gegnerischen Runde kaputt machen. Ja, das wären da ja mal mehr.
I'll cut through. Let me at him.
So, du kannst den im Vorbeigehen doch bestimmt besiegen, oder?
That was tough.
Stay focused.
So, das Schlimmste ist geschafft. Nächste Runde können Linhard und Konstanz da auch durchgehen. Da
Ready and
kommt das
willing.
Monster doch nicht hin.
Yep.
So, und die Phantome und die Banditen da, die können sich prügeln, wie sie witzig sind. Ist mir egal. So, jetzt kommt erstmal wieder Edels Lieblingsbeschäftigung. Ritter verkloppen.
Well, how was that?
Das hätten wir sein können. So, noch ein Schritt dahin. Kann sie den besiegen. Dann ja.
Acknowledge my contribution. My wrong.
So. Kannst den besiegen.
Easy peasy.
Dann schätze dich dahin. Noch einer. Meine Güte, das werden ja mal mehr. Ja, aber die Sichel ist ja wenigstens weg.
Over already.
Jetzt ist ja Dimitri der Magische. Noch einer? Das werden ja mal mehr. Du bräuchst vielleicht eine Heilung. Aber du hättest auch eine normale Heilung getan. Hätte ich gar nicht die Erholung nehmen müssen. Da kommt bei Dimitri nicht ran. Die kommt an Harpy ran. Noch einer. Meine Güte. Und noch einer. Es werden ja immer mehr. Hab ich raten, da kommt jetzt noch einer um die Ecke geschissen. Noch ein Schütze. So. Jo, jetzt kommt der. Und der andere kann dann nur Dimitri angreifen. Oh ne, der hat noch einen zweiten Schritt. Oh, na gut. Es kommt, glaube ich, auch selten drauf. Ich glaube, Dimitri hat den auch nicht besiegen können.
One step.
Das könnte unsere gelben Freunde ein bisschen ablenken. Gut für uns. Sollen die sich doch miteinander rumbekriegen? Ist mir egal. Warum hast du das nicht gleich gemacht? Das wäre doch ein One-Shot gewesen.
Each battle, a chance to grow. Such.
Und der nächste bitte. Meine Güte, das nimmt ja gar kein Ende. Fingergun!
Not too shabby.
Und Tülü. Ah, stecken wir da hin.
That's how it goes. It's so
So, dann noch Linny. Kannst du noch einen höher gehen, oder? Er ist so kurz davor.
You'll be repaid. Sally forth.
Kannst du den einen Schützen besiegen? Nice. Ich fühle mich verarscht. Das lasse ich nicht auf mir sitzen.
I will prevail.
Okay, das überlebt Ash.
I'll cut through.
Nehmen wir den raus.
Who's next?
Und wieder zurück.
Ready and willing.
Ah, ich kann nicht da schlecht reinsetzen.
Yep.
Thanks.
Kommt nicht ganz so gut.
Sally forth.
So, versuchen wir es nochmal. Geht doch.
I've been practicing that one. Show me more.
So. Ist aber mutig von dem. Rennt voll in den Selbstmord. Na, Gott sei Dank. Wo kommt er denn hin? Ach, hier sind doch welche. Naja, die können uns ja nicht egal sein.
I'd rather fight drowsiness.
The gate closed. Hurry, everyone! No time to dawdle.
Kommt denn noch einer? Stahlaxt. Und das Problem ist gelöst.
Stay focused.
Na, hoffentlich weichen wir aus. Natürlich nicht. Warum sollten wir?
No hesitation.
Warum denn auch? Wir hätten ja auch vorher kritten können, aber nein.
You fought well.
Wir mögen es, von Magie getroffen zu werden.
You're in good form.
I'll give
Danke.
it my all.
So.
The fight continues.
Nehmen wir das.
Stand down.
Das gefällt mir sehr gut.
Is that all?
So, einer ist da. Der Rest kommt noch. Ist unterwegs sozusagen. Verspätet sich nur.
Sure thing.
Ist wie die Bahn. Die hat auch manchmal Verspätung.
Thank you.
Let me at him.
Wir raten, hier spawnt gleich noch was.
Who, me?
You never had a chance.
4 Züge übrig, bevor sich das Tor schließt. Da mal einparken, Leute. Schön brav einpacken. Ich meine, das schaffen wir aber. Es soll ja auch hübsch aussehen, ne? Okay, Ash, du gehst in die Lücke. Wir gehen dann dahin. So. Ein Feld ist doch nicht wahr. Ja.
That takes care of that. And last but not least,
Phew. Hat sie gut gemacht. Oh. Was für eine
Run
Verschwendung.
through this gate, open that one, run through another one. Sheesh. That's enough gates to last me a lifetime. I'm overdue for some shut-eye.
All is well, though. We've safely retrieved the Chalice of Beginnings.
Ew. Der Satz von Lilly, der hat es sehr gut zusammengefasst.
well, that was awful. I'm never going back down there, that's for damn sure.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
Da. Ich dachte, wir würden da sterben.
Not sure I believe you. You were pretty calm that whole time.
Ich bin immer
Has
ruhig.
Ulfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe? How could you sneak off at a time like this?
Was ist passiert?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Elfric.
Elfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Happy? And Linhardt?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Elfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom. We have abducted Cardinal Elfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Elfric.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while, they were waiting for us to locate it for them. No, no! Something about this does not ring true.
None of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
Der hat sich wahrscheinlich selbst entführt. Wahrscheinlich ist er der Verräter, ich weiß es ganz genau. Ach ja, schön, dass es automatisch repariert wird. Wie geht's zu unseren Waffen so? Ja, so viel haben wir jetzt ja gar nicht gekämpft. Aber ich will mal die Sachen verkaufen, die wir eingenommen haben. Und natürlich die Bataillone
What do
auffrischen.
you require?
So.
Farewell.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Wir können eigentlich mal ein paar Waffen reparieren. Wir haben so viele Reparatursachen, dass wir am Ende mal was verlieren.
Come
Das ist
back
doch falsch.
soon.
Der Schmied ist da.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Reparieren kostet ja nicht
Is this
viel.
it? Is this... There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it?
Aber
There
ich
you
sehe es
go.
halt einfach als Verschwendung. Wir kriegen am Ende des Kapitels
Is
so
this
viel
it? There
hinterhergeschmissen.
you go.
Das können wir gar nicht benutzen.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Ja, müssen wir nicht so können wir ein bisschen großzügig mit den Reparaturen sein.
Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? There you go.
So.
Come back anytime.
Unseren Waffen geht's gut. Dann können wir gleich weitermachen. Bin gespannt aufs nächste Kapitel.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor. I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties. Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
Naja. Er ist ein Freund der Familie.
Precisely so. I'm Alois, right-hand man to the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt.
Oh my, that means our professor here is the child of a captain.
Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice? A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
Ich hab's mit eigenen Augen gesehen.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Können wir dir nicht einfach irgendein Kelch geben? Ich glaube, die werden nicht wissen, wie der aussieht, oder? Oder?
Cindered shadows. Betrayal.
Oder?
So that is what transpired. This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions and the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder.
Was?
I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As for Elfric, I assure you that the Knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the Knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The Knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights, or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
Ich übernehme die
If
Verantwortung.
you join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
Hey, boss. Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
That cannot be!
Erkläre.
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Rowe's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail. People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the Major Crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be? If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Dies ist ein Ladebildschirm. Oh, wir sind schon fertig. Meine Güte. So, dann sind wir ja wieder hier. Sehr schön. Dann können wir jetzt ein kleines Päuschen einlegen und sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich hoffe, ihr seid dann auch wieder mit dabei. Bis dahin, ich verabschiede mich wie immer. Mit einem Ciao.